What is up, you guys? How are all my stranger friends doing? I hope y'all are well. This video is really exciting because it is in collaboration with an awesome brand called Purple Carrot, and if you guys don't know who or what Purple Carrot is, they are a 100% plant-based meal delivery service. So they send you 3 meals a week, and they're all vegan and all amazing. I swear, when me and my sister were making these, we were blown away at the quality and just how everything turned out. I felt like a real chef in my kitchen. It was pretty great because I don't feel like that often. So how it works is you choose a meal plan for that week, and you can choose between quick and easy, high protein, and chef's pick. So the quick and easy ones are all recipes under 30 minutes, which all of the ones in this video are under 30 minutes, which is great for those of us that don't want to be in the kitchen for an hour. So then you have your high protein, obviously high protein, and your chef's choice, which are the more gourmet meals. You can now mix and match your meals, so you can choose a recipe from each one, and you can also customize your ingredients if you don't like something and you don't need it, and there is no commitment. You can cancel anytime or skip your delivery, plus it's always free shipping. I mean, how amazing is this? And just a little FYI, this video and Purple Carrot in general is not just for vegans. Obviously, it is great for us who have been vegan a little while, and we might find ourselves in a rut cooking the same things over and over again. We just need a little bit more inspiration. But it's also great for new vegans, because when you go vegan, you're like, what the heck do I even eat? So this gives you some great ideas of recipes that you could cook later, and just new ingredients that you probably have never heard of or never thought to try. But this is also for anybody who's just wanting to incorporate a little bit more plants into their diet, and maybe for somebody who's just trying to slowly transition into eating more plant-based. So that is it. If you guys would like to check them out, the link will be in the description box, and that is it. Let's get on to the cooking. Woo! So the first recipe I'm going to be showing you guys is the Eggplant Florentine, which out of the 3, this was my personal favorite. So to prepare the eggplant, you're going to slice it into 1/2-inch thick rounds, sprinkle each side with a little bit of salt, and lay on a paper towel to draw out the moisture. And then you're going to add a little bit of olive oil to each side and roast this in the oven for about 18 to 22 minutes until each side is nice and brown. While that is roasting in the oven, we're going to switch gears and start making our tofu ricotta cheese, which I know doesn't sound the best, but trust me, it tasted so similar to ricotta cheese, it was a little scary. So this very simple recipe calls for 1/2 of a lemon, and you're also going to zest 1/2 of a lemon, which we did the old school way because we did not have a cheese grater or a lemon zester, if that's even a real thing. So now you're just going to drain all the excess water out of the extra firm tofu, and here you have your nice display of ingredients, and you're just going to throw all of that into a food processor. So you have your tofu, your clove of garlic, juice from 1/2 of a lemon, some dried oregano, the zest from the lemon, a teaspoon of salt, a little bit of pepper, and once you have blended that until it is smooth, voila, you have your ricotta cheese. By now, our eggplants are looking so good and roasted, so now we're going to move on to the sauce. So you're going to mince 2 cloves of garlic into a small saucepan that already has 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it. And now for the sauce, it's just basically fire roasted tomatoes. You're going to add that right to the garlic, and then add a little bit of salt and pepper for flavor. And there we go, that is your sauce. I love how simple it is, super easy. So now we're just going to move on to the spinach. So just add all of the spinach to a large skillet, cover it, and cook about 1 to 2 minutes until it's wilted. And while that's cooking, we're going to move on to the ciabatta bread. We're just going to half these and spread on some vegan butter and cook those until they're toasted. Originally, this dish does not come with any pasta, but I went ahead and added my own angel hair just to make it that much more Italian, and I just love eating eggplant with pasta. So now we're going to plate up and arrange our eggplant Florentine. So you're going to put an eggplant down, cover that with your ricotta cheese, top it with some sauteed spinach and fire roasted tomato sauce, and you're basically going to repeat this pattern until all of the ingredients are used up and you have a nice tower of eggplant. And then you're going to use any remaining sauce over your pasta, add your toasted ciabatta bread to the side, and voila, you are ready to eat. Next on the menu are the tandoori chickpea lettuce wraps. I hope I said that right. So to begin, we're going to add the short grain rice to boiling water, then cover it, reduce it to low, and simmer for about 15 to 18 minutes until the water is absorbed. And while that is cooking, I'm going to be preparing the rest of the vegetables. So right now I'm just peeling and dicing an onion. Then I'm going to peel and mince some fresh ginger. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to a large non-stick skillet over medium-high heat, and I'm going to add the butternut squash cubes and then all of our ingredients that we just diced up, so the onion and the ginger, and we're going to cook that until the onion is soft, about 5 to 6 minutes. Then we're going to add half a cup of water to basically steam the squash, and you're going to wait until that's tender and the water has evaporated, so about another 4 to 5 minutes. And then you're going to add the chickpeas and 2 tablespoons of the tandoori paste, and you're going to stir that all together to create our base for our lettuce wraps. But before we plate up, we're going to squeeze some fresh lemon juice into the rice. Make sure you don't get seeds in there like I did. And we're going to also chop some cilantro as a garnish. So now we're going to arrange our lettuce wraps. So you're going to start off with some lemon rice, then you're going to top it with the tandoori butternut and chickpea filling, which is not only super healthy for you, but y'all, the flavor was just out of this world. So good. And to finish it off, you're going to drizzle some vegan yogurt on top, add a dollop of your mango chutney, and sprinkle with chopped cilantro, and then you are done. I cannot wait to eat this again for lunch one day, or if you really want to surprise a dinner guest, you can make this as an appetizer, and I'm sure they will be super impressed because this was so amazing, so refreshing tasting, especially with the lemon on top. I just can't recommend these recipes enough. So last but not least, on our purple carrot menu, we have the oh so delicious jackfruit quesadillas, which, by the way, this is a great recipe to show some of your non-vegan friends. I showed some of mine and they were literally so impressed. Thought it tasted just like a chicken quesadilla, and that is saying a lot. So to get started with this recipe, we're going to peel and dice the red onion, then we're going to trim, de-seed, and dice our cubanelle pepper, which is a pepper I've never used before, but I actually really enjoyed. Then we're going to mince a clove of garlic and just set that aside for later. And now we're going to move on to the star of the show, which is the jackfruit. This is in a can, and you're just going to drain this and set it on some paper towels to dry it out a little bit. This fruit is incredible. It really does mimic the look of shredded chicken, and it doesn't have much taste itself, so with the right seasonings you can really transform it into chicken or fish. And if you're not into eating the mock processed foods, then this is the perfect alternative for you. Now we're going to take a break from the quesadillas and work on the salsa fresca. So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of diced onion, a little bit of chopped cilantro, or nah, if you hate cilantro like I do, you can just ixnay on that, diced avocado, and a pinch of salt to a medium bowl. Then we're going to half a lime and add the juice from half the lime to the bowl. Stir it all together and combine, and then we're going to put it in the refrigerator so it gets chilly until we're ready to serve it with our tacos or quesadillas, whatever. For the quesadilla filling, you're going to put 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil on a skillet over medium-high heat, and then once it's hot, you're going to add the remaining chopped onion, minced garlic, chopped pepper, and the shredded jackfruit, and you're just going to mix that up until the jackfruit is nice and browned and all the vegetables are soft. And then you're going to add some salt and pepper to taste, and then you're going to take that off of the heat, add it to a different bowl, and add some of your shredded mozzarella cheese, vegan of course, and then you're just going to toss that until it's nice and mixed. Wipe your skillet clean, then add a little bit of olive oil to prepare for your tortilla. Go ahead and add that big boy on there, and then fill it up with your quesadilla filling. The quesadillas will only take about 1 to 2 minutes on each side to get brown and to melt the cheese on the inside, and try to be more graceful with your flip than I was. And you are ready to serve with your salsa fresca. These turned out so amazing, but then again, so are the other 2 recipes. So all in all, I could not recommend purple carrot enough. I hope you guys try these recipes out. Definitely show me some pictures if you do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!